Bruno, Scheisse. Rashford, Scheisse. Fred got Davids, 9. More like dead got Davids. McTominay, first half, goats. Second half, 9. Cristiano Ronaldo, Scheisse. But danke for that penalty kicking, jawohl. De Gea, sehr gut. You will be the Spieler of the season. Welcome to Eddie's Football Waffle. Yeah. Welcome to the fourth Waffle. I'm your host Eddie02. Now I don't really react after games, but this game especially, Man United versus Norwich, was a stinker. Now I've said in my previous video that I'm going to be patient because I acknowledge this is a football rebuild. And when you rebuild something, it's like a house. You gotta build the foundations. You gotta get in the door, the windows. You build that first floor. Ralf die Baumeister, kannst fix it. Ralf die Baumeister, ja, kannst. And then you gotta build the second floor, and you gotta build all these little things, insulation, the heating, all that shit. But how have we already come off of a manager bounce, right? Bam! Gagan against Crystal Palace. Good half an hour, should have gotten a few goals up, didn't. Hung on, snuck the win. But how have we come off a manager bounce to go backwards and play bottom of the league? Crystal Palace were about maybe 16th. They've got better ballers than Norwich. Norwich are dead food. Norwich are dead at the bottom of the league. They've got 10 points. They are the whipping boys, and they don't have a good reputation for playing good ball. Man United are 5th, and there wasn't even any gegenpress for any part of that game. When you're trying to learn a new system, I know it's going to take time to formulate it into a 90-minute performance. We got 30 minutes against Crystal Palace, and then 0 minutes against Norwich, the worst in the league. How does that work out? I mean, at least there should have been more energy, because these boys were rested for a Champions League game, so they've had several days to recover. So why was there no energy? That is a little bit suspect, and it's telling me something about the players' frame of mind. Something's going on, because people like Bruno were shocking. All the guy was missing was a canary coloured shirt. It was like he was playing for the other team the amount of times he gave away the ball. I mean, yeah, he's regarded as the risk taker, but then there's gambling and then just throwing your cash away. But that's maybe disrespectful to him, but he's had a good career at Man United, saving the team in certain games, but he was being the maverick. And we've seen so far, he's kind of finding it hard to adapt to being an efficient player in a gegenpress system. It's early days, but you can't have stinkers like that. Rashford, people are saying maybe he's still struggling with injury. We're not seeing enough for those runs. I mean, he was running a bit. I mean, we're not seeing the educated runs. It's going to take Ralph a bit of time to really educate him and get him going. And as well, with Cristiano Ronaldo, a lack of chemistry. People are blaming Rashford like he should be a servant to Ronaldo. Ronaldo's a legend, but no one should be serving him unless they're in the number 10 positions. So I blame Sancho and Bruno especially for not really keeping the constant feed into Ronaldo. I mean, even when he did get service, because he wasn't stranded, he did get some service, he looked wooden up front. I mean, he is human. We're starting to see, or I see it anyway, his legs are starting to really stiffen. He's looking leggy, almost like Pinocchio.
How dare you?
That was very disrespectful. Sorry, Ronaldo, sorry, but you're looking a bit wooden, man. You're a legend, but you're looking Pinocchio-esque, man. I mean, that's where the manager's got to be brave and has got to rotate some guys in for Ronaldo, or maybe Ronaldo sits a game out and he comes on as an impact player, especially when we have a team in the trenches and we need someone to come and power header a goal in, clutch time. Other players like McTominay and Fred, I mean, the two in midfield. I mean, if we're going to be the top team, I think these guys are going to have to be replaced eventually, especially McTominay, who actually had a good game today, but his top level game was just actually being involved in trying forward passes rather than being really great technically. He was trying some diagonal balls, got a few tackles in. You know what? I can't really go against McTominay, but this is one of the only good performances he will do. He'll give you a good couple challenges, some good passes, but a lot of the time in the previous matches he will pass backwards and just keep it simple, keep it too simple when we need a bit more creativity. Other people like Sancho, obviously it's going to take more time for him to settle, but for 80 million or 75 million, I wanted to see way more dribbling. I mean, people seem to be targeting him. Teams are doubling up on him. As soon as he gets the ball, there's 2 men on him. So maybe he's a little bit of a victim for the price tag that he is. People know he's coming to town. People are scared and they double up. But I still want to see a bit more bravery. Try and beat the man a bit more. But hopefully, I mean, he's got to settle in and get a bit better. The fullbacks looking average today. I mean, this is why it's going to be a great battle between the likes of Wan-Bissaka, Dalot, Telles and Shaw, because those two that started today, Telles and Dalot, look painfully average. Didn't really run the game because we couldn't get Ralph Rangnick's keyword going. We couldn't get control, and Ralph has got a lot of work to do, because against the bottom of the league, yeah, at least want to see energy. Ralph Rangnick's got to fix the mentality, fix the tactics, fix the board when he goes to consultancy. Maybe even fix up the tea from the tea lady. Is she doing her job right? Ralph has got to fix everything. The Fix It Ralph settings are on a different level. This is crazy. But as I said in the previous video, I'm going to be patient. And yeah, that's my waffle for now. Hit a like and subscribe if you're rating any of the content you see. Check out the previous material on the channel. And on to Brentford, who are going to be a fucking tougher challenge than bottom of the league. Brentford are mid-table. They're gonna provide some serious problems. So Ralph, try and fast track this gegenpress a bit more, sir.